So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. A true heavyweight punch.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker, and it's a role that he's often deployed in too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Coman. Kane. Goretzka knocks it out wide. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Kane. No way through, so back it comes. Gerson looks to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Olise, and he goes cross-field. Goretzka. De Arrascaeta, gently done. Pavlovic. Flamengo still without a single shot on target. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And here's Goretzka. Goretzka. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Bayern Munich! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Bayern Munich have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Coleman. Played out wide. Davis. Oh, great header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Goretzka did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Played towards the other side. De Arrascaeta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kimmich done delicately. In it comes. Now it's Everton. Luis Araujo. Everton. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Danilo with the cross. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Lovely feet. Coman. Crossed into the box. And that should be the keeper's. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Flamengo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Arrascaeta. Pulgar. Luis Araujo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Musiala. Upamecano spread out to the left. Goretzka providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Ball is over the line. Flamengo have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Musiala. Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Now this could pass a goal! Denied impressive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pavlovic. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And now the hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Gerson. Aim forwards. Gerson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Goretzka. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the finish!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
De Arrascaeta. Gerson. Overhits and out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Everton. Now it's Everton. Can he finish? Could be danger here. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area.
Flamengo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Kane. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Muller. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Great run on the overlap here. And he's straight offside. Bayern Munich making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.